Now I go to the obligation of the guardians. Article 2.1 says the guardian is the parents. Okay, the guardian hereby give their express consent and approval to the educational rehabilitation of the beneficiary. I believe this one is easier to understand. That the guardian or the parents are giving their support, their willingness for the child to be sponsored by us. That's what it says. Article 2.2 says the guardian shall at all material times maintain and keep custody of the beneficiary and must primarily ensure that the beneficiary attends to his educational activities at the appropriate time and place. So what this passage is saying is that the guardian, the parents, or whoever the child is living with has to make sure, has to keep custody of the child. That is to say, because I think some people have asked us this question before, like when we mentioned to them that we sponsor children's education. They ask us, do you take them in, as in, do you have a house for them where, you know, and we make them understand that no, they live with their parents. All we do is to sponsor their education, to finance their education, but they have a home already. They live with their parents. Some of them live with their uncles and aunties. You understand? So that is what this passage is saying, that the child remains with you, the parents. Article 2.3, the guardian shall refuse to allow, use, permit, consent, and or encourage the beneficiary to engage in any child labor related activities or any other activities of whatever nature that will run counter to the letter and spirit of this agreement. So what this passage is saying is that the guardian, you the guardian or the parents, that you have the right to refuse to allow your child, or to refuse to permit your child, or to refuse to encourage your child from engaging in any child labor related practice that will affect his education or that will affect the purpose of what we are doing here. Article 2.4 says the guardian, in conjunction with the sponsor, undertakes to support the educational rehabilitation of the beneficiary and the novel ideals the sponsors seek to promote. And what this passage is saying is that the guardians or the parents, along with we the sponsors, that we are undertaking to support the child's education or educational growth, development. Okay.